Hello, welcome back to my channel and another reaction video. This time we're checking out the pitch meeting for Squid Game.
So, you have a new series for me?
Yes, sir, I do. Well, actually, this comes from our team in South Korea.
Oh, interesting. Now, are you Korean?
I'm not, no.
Okay, and you're sure?
Yes?
Because, you know, you look like someone I might cast to play an Asian character in a movie.
Yeah. And, you know, please stop doing that kind of thing.
Well, no promises. So tell me about this show.
Well, sir, it's called Squid Game.
Okay, so this is like in the Shark Tale cinematic universe?
Well, actually, no, sir, because that's not a thing that exists.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this is a show where a bunch of desperate people play in children's games for the chance to win a bunch of money.
How much money are we talking?
45.6 billion.
Whoa.
South Korean won, which is also a lot in US dollars.
Okay, great, awesome.
So we're gonna follow this guy named Gi-hun, right?
Okay.
And he owes a bunch of money to loan sharks.
Yeah, from Shark Tale?
Nope, and so after a guy in a suit slaps him around in a subway station a little bit, he gets invited to participate in this event that can help him clear his debt.
Oh, getting slapped around by a guy in a suit is tight.
Okay, and so he gets picked up in this van and some gas knocks him unconscious and he wakes up in this weird place with a bunch of other people.
Oh boy, and so what's the deal with this place?
Well, everybody's in a numbered tracksuit and there are very angry PlayStation buttons watching everybody.
What?
So then these 456 players go into this other area to play a big game of red light, green light.
And what's that?
Well, see, you can only move forward when this massive, horrifying doll isn't looking at you.
Oh my god.
And if the doll sees you move, you get shot and killed.
Wait, what is this show?
So people start freaking out and running around, and 255 people get brutally murdered.
What is
Yeah.
happening? What is going on?
Well, see, the catch is this is a super secret organization with insane surveillance, and if you lose in a game, you die.
Oh, very messed up.
Yeah, it also turns out
Really
this cop
messed
who's
up.
following a lead on his missing brother, he's infiltrating this whole operation.
Man, that's gonna be hard to do with all the crazy surveillance.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an
There it is.
inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
sneaks onto this boat that's bringing players to this place, and he kills one of the PlayStation buttons and puts his uniform and mask on.
He just kills someone at the beginning of the investigation?
Yes.
He doesn't even know what's going on yet.
Yeah, so he just does a casual little murder because he needs the right clothes to keep investigating.
Okay.
And then he just kind of goes with the flow and pretends that he works there from there on out, and it keeps working.
Oh, so he's like good at improv?
Passable at best. He keeps being like, hey, what are you guys talking about? And the other guards are like, you know what we're talking about. You were there for the thing we're talking about.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, but somehow he keeps getting away with it. So he's sneaking around the whole time, collecting evidence.
With what?
With his smartphone, and unlike everybody in the games,
Ah,
this
yes,
thing
the-
just won't die.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anyway, so then the second game they
Yeah.
need to play is this one where they need to cut specific shapes out of honeycomb candy without breaking the candy.
Oh, yikes.
So then Gi-hun figures out that if you lick the candy, that helps a lot. So he survives with like a second left, which is kind of his thing.
Oh, solving problems by licking things is tight.
I
Oh.
never want to hang out with you. So then the players realize that if they kill each other during the off time, that improves their odds of winning.
How do they realize that?
Egg.
What?
So then at bedtime when the lights go out, it gets super violent.
Players are gonna die?
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of players are gonna die, and possibly a couple of epileptic viewers at home as well.
Very cool. Wait, what was that last part?
And then the next game is a tug of war, where if you lose, you fall to your death.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so pretty much all the main characters are on one team, and then a bunch of random people are on the other.
Oh man, I wonder what team is gonna win.
Well,
But
get
the
this, the
cliffhanger
team
in
with all the
episode
main
4 was
characters
pretty-
wins.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Pretty
team
tough.
with all the
Pretty
random
tough.
unimportant characters we don't know, that team doesn't win.
Oh man, I did not see that coming.
Very unpredictable for sure. So then after that, they're gonna play the marble game.
What's that one?
Well, everybody has to pick a partner, right? And then they find out that with their partner, they have to play whatever marble game they want, and the loser dies.
Oh no.
So there's this Ali guy who's just the sweetest
Aw.
man, you know, not the brightest, but super loyal.
Oh man, yeah, that sounds like a great guy.
Yeah, so he gets betrayed and shot in the head and dies.
Oh, ouch, that hurts right here.
And this girl from North Korea bonds with someone seemingly for the first time in her life. It's very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Wait, no, one of them's gonna die. Yeah, so then her new friend gets shot in the head and dies.
Oh, I don't like how this episode makes me feel.
Yeah,
And also
episode
Gi-hun is
6
teamed
was
up with
the-
this sweet old man, and he ends up
freaking
having to
hot,
take
though.
advantage of this man's dementia in order to survive.
Oh boy, okay.
Yep, that was pretty much
That's a
anyone
lot.
who
And
watched
so then
the
after
episode.
that game, the VIPs are gonna show up.
The VIPs?
Well, they're these super rich elite types in animal masks, and they're here to watch the games and bet on them.
Well, why are they just showing up now?
Well, you know how when people go see like sporting events, they always show up just moments before they end?
That's not accurate.
And so I was thinking in
Yeah, that
terms of
was
the
a bit
VIPs, it
weird.
might be cool if, you know, writing and character and acting wise, they all just, you know, came close to ruining the whole show. Just bring everything down several notches. I thought that might be fun.
I guess.
So then for the next
Exactly.
game, they need to cross this super long bridge with pairs of glass panels, each made of tempered glass or regular
That was an
glass.
awesome
Oh, and they need to
trap,
try to
not
step
gonna lie.
on the tempered glass with every step.
Exactly. There's no other way they could get across.
What are the panels held up with?
Some long beams on which they can definitely cross.
Okay.
And so then eventually by the final game, there's just the main guy and his childhood friend left, and they need to play the Squid Game.
That's the name of the show.
It is.
So what are the rules of this game?
Barely matters, because they're pretty much
Yeah,
just
I
gonna
didn't-
fight to the
yeah.
death.
Oh.
And his friend ends up killing
I
himself,
didn't
so Gi-hun
understand the
wins.
rules.
Oh,
of the
he does.
last
And
game
that
at all.
cop finds out that this secret masked guy who was like running the whole game, it's actually his missing brother.
Wait, how long was his brother missing?
Oh, well, see, he missed his last rent payment, so that's what sent the cop on this search.
This guy's running a massive secret organization and he doesn't have a system in place to pay his rent?
That's what we're going with. So then the cop gets shot in the shoulder and falls.
Falls where?
All the way into season 2 if necessary.
Okay, so does Gi-hun use all the prize money to pay the families of the people that died?
No, he doesn't do anything for a full year. He just goes back to the life he was living, doesn't spend any of the money.
Well, what happens to the debt he had with the loan sharks?
Unclear.
Well, okay then.
So then somebody from the Squid
Yeah,
Game
they never
organization
really
wants to get in
explained
touch
that.
with him, because it's weird that he's not spending the money at all.
How did they get in touch with him?
By having somebody sell him a rose that has a secret little card in it.
The main thing they know about him is that he's not spending any money at the moment, so they get in touch with him via a transaction.
That's right.
That works for me.
So then there's gonna be this big twist where we find out the guy who started the games is that old guy.
Oh, I thought he was killed during the marble game.
Ah, but see, we didn't actually see him die, so he must have had the guard like fire the gun next to his head or something, and Gi-hun wasn't watching.
Well, what if Gi-hun hadn't turned his back? How did he intend to fake his death?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
So then we find out the whole reason this guy started the games in the first place.
Oh, and why is that?
He was bored.
Oh, okay.
And so then the old man dies of a brain tumor, and Gi-hun decides to use the money for good.
Nice.
And hair dye.
What?
And then at the end, it seems like maybe he's gonna try to take down the games instead of taking care of his daughter.
Oh, okay.
And so that's about it. What do you think?
Well, it sounds like a good series, you know, and you think we can properly translate and dub this thing from Korean?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch the dub, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's been how long has it been? 2 years since Squid Game. That was one hell of a series, and yeah, episode 6 was that. Pretty much everyone who watched it had their hearts ripped out, and yeah, the old man. By episode 6, everyone felt sorry for him, but then it was a nice twist at the end that turns out he was the showrunner, and yeah, after a second viewing, you actually see a lot of clues that he was the showrunner. 001 was the first clue. Then in this game, you can see that the doll isn't, everyone else who moves is red, but he had a green glow around him from the doll's point of view, I mean. And then when that little strobo light fight was happening in the sleeping quarters, he was the one who broke the fight by, shouting he's scared and whatnot, so they ended it. But yeah, still, Squid Game is one of the best Netflix shows that's come out, and I know that just recently they dropped the reality show trailer for the Squid Game, so here I'm checking this ones out. Here's hoping season 2 will come out eventually. I love how they pointed out that the cop was shot to the shoulder. But yeah, that's pretty much confirms that his character is still alive. I mean, it was his brother who shot him. Most likely it was intentional, intentional for him to survive. I can see the brother having some kind of redemption arc if and when season 2 comes out, the brothers are gonna work together to try with Gihan to try and take the games out. But yeah, and I love how they made fun of the VIPs. I mean, everything they said about it was true. Their acting and the story just didn't feel right, and really took away from the show whenever they were trying to be, evil and shit. But yeah. Anyway, that's what it for pitch meeting for Squid Game. I've yet to watch the honest trailer, so I need to check out that one next. But yeah, what do you guys think? Write your thoughts down below. Hope you enjoyed my reaction. Drop a comment, like, subscribe if you want, and I will see you in another video.